As sad as it is, most creatives stay broke their whole entire life. They either have to work a part-time job or work with a bunch of clients that they don't want to just to put food on the table. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 most important skills that I learned that allowed me to make well into the 6-figure a year range. And once I learned these skills, I literally went from making a few $1,000s a month on good months to now upwards of $71,000 in a single month once I mastered these 3 skills. So in this video, I just ask you, forget all the things you learned in school, forget what people are telling you online. If you do these 3 skills, you will have the ability to make 6 figures a year as a creative. And the first one is content. Now you might be saying, I'm a creative. I know how to make content. I make it all the time for my clients. And yeah, you probably do. But have you tried creating it for yourself? And if you have, how serious have you taken it? Creating content for yourself allows you to attract, not chase clients. It allows you to attract, not chase customers. It's basically like making money on easy mode. And great content equals free marketing. If you can figure out how to consistently show up online in just organic content, I'm not even saying paid advertising. If you just show up online consistently in organic content, paired with these other 2 skills that I'm about to share with you, you will never have to worry about money ever again as a creative. And you don't need millions of followers. You don't need to consistently go viral. You just need to be creating content that resonates with the right people. Think about it. If you're a videographer or editor that does music videos, instead of just doing the client work, what if you made content for yourself showing how good you are at doing music videos? Instead of just posting the final polished video, you decide to document the journey, show some behind the scenes, give some tips and advice, make content for the people that you want to be clients. So artists, you can create content that helps them, teaches them, or inspires them. That way you're attracting your potential clients. Now, me personally, over the last 4 years, I've taken on very little clients. I don't like working with clients. I value my freedom too much to have constant revisions, but it just goes to show if you create content, you will attract the right people. And for example, for me, I created content and I attracted customers. Like I said, I haven't really worked with clients in the last 4 years, but I've made over $1 million as a creative. And before I get into how exactly I did that, because I know that can be confusing, how have I made $1 million as a video editor without any clients? Let me just give you one last nugget. And it's, if you don't know what kind of content to make, just document what you do. If you document your process, share the lessons you've learned, give people an insight and a reason to follow you, you'll attract the right people. I started here on YouTube just showing music video editors what I knew about music video editing, the skills I've learned, and just documented the process. I shared some valuable information teaching people how to edit because I knew the long game. I wanted to attract a bunch of editors to me. That way I can sell editing presets and overlays because I wasn't going after more clients. I was going after more customers. So you have to be intentional with who you're attracting. It's not about attracting everyone. It's just about attracting the right people. My big piece of advice for you, if you haven't already started, is picking one social media channel to kind of master and then move on to the next. For me, I started with YouTube. I think YouTube and long form content is the best content for attracting customers. If someone can come and spend 10, 15 minutes with you at a time, they're way more likely to know, like, and trust you and either decide this person can help solve my problem or they can't help solve my problem. Here on YouTube, you can spend hundreds of hours with me. You can get to know who I am, what I've done, and it has a huge catalog of all helpful content. So the first skill to master for you as a creative is creating content for yourself. That way you can attract customers, you can attract clients and not chase them. Now, the second skill to learn is product creation. You need to learn how to package your skill and knowledge into a digital product or offer. It needs to be something sellable and something sellable to the people that you're attracting through your content. One of the biggest constraints about being a creative is you think you have to sell your time for money when that's just not true. Sure, client work is a great way to make money. I personally don't really value it that much. I value freedom over money. So over the years, I figured out a way to create the content that I want and not have to rely on client work and still make a bunch of money without having to trade my time. When you think about the content you're creating for your current clients, you're basically doing that, but for yourself. So instead of creating content to generate customers or clients for your client, you're creating content to generate customers or clients for yourself. And instead of selling your client's product or offer, you're building something that you can sell. You're basically stacking the skills of being a creative with business skills. That way you can make a lot of money and have time, location, and financial freedom. So what are the things you can create? If you want something super hands-off, you can do editing presets, overlays, templates that are just sent to the customer instantly after download. And if you want something a little bit more involved where you're one-on-one helping people, you can create a coaching offer or a course. Now, the approach to selling those 2 different things is slightly different, but generally the same. You create content that attracts the people that would want the product or offer, and then you present it to them every once in a while. You obviously have to provide value and help them throughout the journey, but when you have enough eyeballs directed back at your product, you will make sales. The more hands-off a product is, typically the lower you charge for it. So for like editing packs, you see a lot of people around the $50 to $100 mark because it's something that they can sell without having to hop on a sales call, without having to do anything. As soon as someone clicks buy, they're instantly sent the download. Those are really great, but you do need a little bit more volume to make substantial income through that, because to make a few $100s a day, you obviously have to sell multiple of those a day. Whereas the things that involve a little bit more of your time, like coaching or courses, are typically higher priced. And because of the higher pricing, you don't need as much volume. To make the same few $100s a day you did with the lower price items, you might only have to sell a few people a month. I've done both of these, and I think they both have their pros and cons. For example, the lower priced digital products are great. They're very hands-off. But because of that, you have to sell a bunch of them. So you have to have a lot more volume versus the higher priced one-on-one, more time-orientated things. You don't have to sell as many to make a full-time income, but you do have to trade a little bit more of your time. And with all that being said, there are a few logistical things that you can make the higher price thing less involvement with you, or the lower price thing more involvement. But generally speaking, the cheaper something is, the less involved you are. The more expensive something is, the more involved you are. Neither is right or wrong. I've made a bunch of money doing both of them. I enjoy both of them. It just depends on what you're more attracted to. If you're struggling to think about what you can create, just think about what people have asked you questions about. If they've asked you questions about it in your content, chances are you have some information that a lot of people don't have. Can you package that into a lower price product or into something that's a little bit more hands-on, one-on-one, but more of an info product? So the first skill is creating content, attracting customers or clients to you. The second skill is creating a digital product or digital offer, basically packaging your skills into something that people can buy. And the third skill is learning sales and positioning. See, even if you create content to attract the right people, you have a really good digital product or offer. If you don't know how to clearly articulate yourself and how you can help people and have the sales messaging down, you're not going to be able to generate sales. I see a lot of creatives struggle with this. They get into the digital product space or digital offer space, and they really are good at creating content, and their product or offer is actually really good. It's just they don't know how to speak about it. They don't know how to translate the viewers into customers. And if you made it this far, I know as a creative, it is like a little intimidating hearing sales and product creation, all these different things. And it's not meant to make the creating process super business focused, but you do have to learn these skills. I think a lot of people hear sales and they think about those videos online where the guy's trying to convince everyone to buy and like getting people to buy that don't even want to buy. That's not what sales is, at least not my philosophy of sales. It's not about forcing people that don't want to buy to buy. It's about helping and guiding people make the right decision for themselves. So if someone is a good fit for your product or offer, your content and messaging should move them closer to your product or offer. And if it's a good fit for them, they can make the decision to buy. And if it doesn't line up with them, you shouldn't force someone that doesn't want your thing to buy your thing because it equals a sale. At least in my books. I know there's a lot of people out there making crazy sales videos where they're like convincing people to buy stuff that they don't want to buy. But I personally never do that. I only create content for the people that I think I can help. And if I think I can help them, I'll offer them the product. And if they say yes, amazing. And if they say, hey, it's not the best time, I never go and pressure too hard because there's plenty of people out there that are willing and able to buy your thing. So there's no real need to extremely pressure someone. And the positioning part is equally as important. Are you a video editor or are you a person that helps businesses generate sales through content? It could be the same thing. You might just be editing videos for them, but the other one has a result attached to it. One sounds like you're a freelancer, the other sounds like you're a skilled professional. And positioning is something you can always change. Like for a while, I've been helping creatives start selling digital products and growing their personal brand. But even saying that sometimes is a lot more technical words than a lot of creatives are comfortable with. Now I say I help creatives get to 10K a month without any clients. I'm still teaching them how to create a digital product and a digital offer, grow their personal brand, but even a slight twist of the words can make it sound a lot more appealing, especially depending on the demographic you're speaking to. Instead of selling the number of edits, like I'll give you 5 edits a month, you can say I'll help you get 5 clients a month if you're speaking to brands. I found this to be really true. People don't care about the technical things, they care about the actual result of it. Your clients don't want videos. They want sales, they want leads, they want streams on their music, whatever your client is. They don't really care about the video itself. They care about the outcome of the video. So the next 3 steps for you to make over $100,000 a year as a creative is learn content for yourself, generate leads, generate customers. Learn how to take your skill set and package that into a digital product or offer, and then learn how to sell that and the positioning behind it. If you master just those 3 skills, nothing else matters. You don't have to be the most talented. You don't have to be the most charismatic on camera. You don't have to have anything else. If you can master those 3 skills, you will make money and you will get to create what you want. And if you want to learn more tactically what I've done to make my first $1 million as a video editor using these 3 steps that I just went over in this video, I'll have a video link down below in the description. It's free. Go check it out. And if you want to work with me and get more personalized help to get to 10K a month as a creative without any clients, find me on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and we'll see if we're a good fit working together. That's all I got for you guys on this one. Peace.